playing video games for pretty much my whole life. I've had a few different consoles, like gaming devices, portable gaming devices, even like flip phones. There's a pretty solid core like group of games that I would consider the foundation of my love for video games and that I hold very close to my heart. You have Centipede and Adventure, which I play on the Atari, which was like the first gaming console that I ever had. Side note, Adventure used to scare the living shit out of me. When I was younger, that game terrified me, but I loved it. And then you have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games on the Wii, of course. The Oregon Trail, which I played on my mom's flip phone, probably when I was in elementary, maybe middle school. No, definitely elementary school. And I love that game. I used to play it every single day, multiple times a day. Then I got an Xbox, and then I became completely obsessed with Halo, even though I was not allowed to be playing it, but I still did, and I loved it, and I still do to this day. But the games that like truly got me into video games were Assassin's Creed Revelations and Assassin's Creed 3. Before then, I never knew games could be so immersive and like three-dimensional. And when I tell you those games became my lifestyle, Assassin's Creed 3 especially became one of my favorite games, period. Even now, I still love the game. I've probably played it like a dozen times, like easily a dozen times, probably way more than that, especially since they remastered it when the PS4 came out. I mean, when they remastered it for the PS4. Anyways, I always loved how different and at the time revolutionary the parkour mechanics felt, and the stealth and the overall game was just so unique. Unfortunately, Ubisoft, for whatever reason, decided to completely remove what made the game so special to me, and I'm pretty sure for a lot of other fans as well. And I think it started with Origins. Like, Origins was still very fun. I actually did like playing Origins, but you could tell there was some like slips in the cracks, some very big changes that they made to the gameplay and to some of the mechanics. And it was very obvious that they were trying to go into a different direction and that they were trying to branch out and try something new, which that's fine to try things new, but the fact that they completely did a 180 from where they started, I can see, I mean, it was a little upsetting, a little disappointing for me to see the games that followed. The story felt very different. The stealth was kind of discouraged at times, and it wasn't straying too far away, but now you have games like Valhalla and Odyssey, which essentially remove the aspects that made Assassin's Creed what it was altogether. Not to say that they can't be good, because just because a game isn't what you want it to be doesn't mean that the game's not good. That's just a subjective way that you're viewing it, or objective, I don't really know the difference. But it's just a way that you're viewing it because you were expecting something and it's not what you expected. The game can still be good, it's just not what you originally thought it would be. But Valhalla, that was actually bad. That was actually a bad one. Odyssey, you know, that's up for you, I don't know. Some people like it, I personally didn't really like it, but you know, it's okay. It's safe to say that I haven't truly enjoyed an Assassin's Creed game for being an Assassin's Creed game for quite a while. I personally feel like Ubisoft was trying to branch out into what was currently popular and appealing to some well-liked and popular RPGs that are, you know, out now. And a bit of a tangent, but I feel like games in the early 2000s were just more fun and more unique because there was no blueprint for good games, like, if that makes sense. Everyone was trying new things, trying to be unique. Everyone was trying to set these boundaries, go outside of the boundaries, go outside of the box to appeal to audiences, because there was no like set, you know, there was no set rules for things. Now there's kind of a blueprint, you know. If you take, for example, battle royales, you have Fortnite, PUBG, Apex, you had everyone is trying to appeal to this battle royale that is very popular, and everyone's trying to, you know, make little tweaks to make it different, but that's still a very popular blueprint for games. And just for what any other type of game, sports game, RPGs, it's like the creativity is kind of missing now from different games and newer games that are coming out. But anyways, it's safe to say that when Assassins Creed Mirage was reviewed in September 2022, I was a little excited, not gonna lie. This has been advertised to be a tribute to the games that made Assassin's Creed what it is. It's a return to its roots in a sense, or as some people have been saying, it's a return to form. Initially, I thought it was a joke, like no way Ubisoft was listening to the fans that have been missing the old Assassin's Creed. But I am a little skeptical, if you will, of how this game will actually turn out, and I have a few reasons for that. And I know if there's a big elephant in the room, it's these bad boys. And I feel like 100 times smarter that I have these on. I feel like I'm a professional. I'm not, but I feel a lot smarter. I feel like I know things. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but sit back and relax like always. Thank you for the support that you guys have been showing, and we're gonna get into why I am a little bit skeptical of Assassin's Creed Mirage, even though I'm still excited about it. This game is everything that I've ever wanted, so why am I skeptical of it? Well, for starters, we don't know much about the game at all. The main character is a street thief named Basim, I don't really know how to pronounce it. I mean, we all know I'm bad with pronunciations. that's fine. And it takes place in the golden age of Baghdad, and there's supposedly like densely populated cities and areas, which I assume will be similar or hopefully better than Assassin's Creed Unity, because Assassin's Creed Unity, I love that game. It was very buggy, whatever, there was pop-ins, all this lag, but it was still amazing that they were able to get these huge crowds of people and of NPCs and to have it look so real and authentic. And I hope that's what this game means, and that they'll just add on to that what Assassin's Creed Unity should have been and could have been, but you know, we'll see. The parkour has also been noted to be a huge focus, as well as Basim's, the main assassin's overall versatility. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. We do know about one other character who's basically a mentor named Roshan, or Roshan, I don't know. But that's literally all that we know. I mean, you look at Mirage's website, and I feel offended that they put this game info section, and then it's like a sentence. I think it's like 2 sentences long. That's not, I mean, no, no. And traditionally, this wouldn't be as bad if they weren't already putting like pre-orders up for sale and a collector's edition for sale, and we haven't seen anything about the game. Like, I don't know, that just seems a little suspicious. Maybe I'm just a suspicious person, I don't know, but correct me if I'm wrong, that's kind of not common. And not only do we have no like official gameplay, there's no description, there's no anything when you go on the website, when you go on some forums, some articles, there's really no information except for what I basically told you. It's about this assassin who's a thief from Baghdad who's, you know, trying to be good, all this, all that, whatever. And along with the pre-order, you get a pre-order bonus, which is a bonus quest. I think it was called like the City of Thieves or something of Thieves, the Cave of Thieves, something like that. But how am I gonna get a bonus quest? How am I gonna want to pay for a bonus quest if I don't even know what the regular quests are even thinking of being like, or even like like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a little silly. I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of weird. Like, you're gonna make me pay for a bonus quest and I don't even know what the regular story is like. I don't even know what the game looks like. And it's also concerning because I don't think this game is Ubisoft's main focus. There's also 3 other Assassin's Creed games that are in the works at Ubisoft right now. There's Codename Red, Codename Hex, and Codename Jade. This game, Assassin's Creed Mirage, is a shorter entry than what we've seen, especially we've seen with the latest Assassin's Creed releases. It's supposed to be maybe 15 to 20 hours. And while it's exciting to hear other titles being in production, I can't help but feel like Mirage may be a sort of like false sense of hope. As much as I want this game to be amazing, why is it only 15 to 20 hours? When you have games like Unity or Assassin's Creed 3 that were released years ago that are maybe the same or even a little longer depending on what kind of player you are. I mean, Origins itself was, 30 to 35 hours just with the story, not even like side quests. And I feel as if Mirage is using the hype of like a return to form to get players buying these pre-order bonuses and collector's editions. And it's just promising everything that fans wanted for all these years. And trust me, I haven't quite enjoyed Assassin's Creed games since Origins. And even then I was a little worried about the franchise's future. Is it trying to just lull us into a safe sense of security, but then in reality it's going to be nothing like what we were expecting? It's just going to be some cut and dry story, but with parkour and with all these aspects that we've been wanting. And then they're just going to move on to Codename Hex, Codename, all the next Assassin's Creed games. This is just going to be like a little one-off just to make the fans shut up a little bit about it. Like, I don't know. If Mirage blows me out of the water, I'd be so happy. I want so bad for this game to make me eat my words and feel wrong to have been skeptical, but I'm tired of getting overhyped for games that promise so many things and don't deliver. You have Cyberpunk 2077, Jump Force. Jump Force really hurts me. It does. I might have to talk about that one day, but Jump Force hurts. It hurts bad. You have Anthem, which released kind of disastrous. Mafia 3, which gameplay wasn't really that great. Forspoken, you know, I already talked about Forspoken. All of these games that I've been excited for and that turned out to be nothing short of like disturbingly disappointing in some cases, to me at least. Like I always say, this is always my opinion. I'm no professional, I'm just a college student who likes talking about video games in the limited free time that I do have, which is not much. That's why the videos are very sporadic and not scheduled, but that's okay, you know. There's fun in being spontaneous. Like that Debbie Ryan video. I'll be working on scripts like throughout the week of different videos, like the one it's hot, bro. The air does not work in these apartments. We are suffering. Please send help. We have no air. Help us, please. Okay, arms down for the rest of the video. Let's go. But I am still very passionate about my feelings toward these games. If Mirage ends up flopping, I'll still be disappointed because Assassin's Creed games you know, they do hold a special place in my heart. That's why I started off the way that I did. But if this game is amazing, I'll be the first one to say it. I won't be the first one to say it. Maybe to myself, but I won't be the first to post it. I'll try to be fast. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you skeptical also? Is it just me? I don't think it's just me. I've seen a lot of people talk about it too. Are you all aboard the Mirage hype train? I don't know. Am I completely wrong to be this harsh? I don't know. I don't know anything. That's why I'm making the video. I'd rather be wrong than super excited and let down, which tends to be the case a lot with these games. It's hard to be looking so forward to a game, especially one like this that is not only for me that important, but for a lot of people, Assassin's Creed is like a pivotal point in their gaming career, a pivotal point, a top 3, top 10 game. For me, it's definitely top 3, even though Assassin's Creed 3 especially, that was always my favorite one. I think I already said that before, but I don't know, a game like this that promises so much, if it doesn't deliver, a lot of people will be upset about it, but I want to be prepared for it not to be good, but I want it to be good, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyways, I'm currently finishing up some other things for the next video. I'm finishing up Wolong Fallen Dynasty, so be on the lookout for that review. That'll be an interesting one. Might be a bit of, that might be a long one. I don't know. I always say it's gonna be a long video and then it ends up being like 25 minutes just because of the way I edit it down. I try to make it concise, short, concise as much as I can. This one's kind of like a ranty video, more of like a less structured. It's not a review because there's nothing to review. That's the problem. That's why we're making this video. That should be done in like a week or two maybe with that whole review itself. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you are watching, please like, subscribe, share, do all that, comment. I love to hear you guys' opinions on this topic, any other videos you have for me. Of course, it's always my opinion. I'm no professional, like I said. I'm just doing this for fun. And thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. If you watched this far, thank you. I really appreciate it. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.